Hi, welcome to Peace Donkeys. Today I'm going to show you how to make this dog collar. So this is just like a centre chain with two-tone colours in the middle, and it's modified Sanctified. Now this one's not adjustable. This is just a plain set length collar. So I'll go ahead and show you how I made this collar. So to start with, I'm just going to attach cow's hitch to my clip. And I'll just do a second one as well. Oops. So cow's hitch up through the middle and back through the loop. Pull all the rest of that through, and then just do the same on this side. Make a loop, bring it up and back down through that loop there, and just pull all your cord through. Okay, so you've just got a double cow's hitch on there. So then you'll attach it to whatever frame you're using. I'm just using an old bar clamp that's been modified with a couple of screws in each end, but you can just use a piece of wood with some nails hammered in. Just put that cord down through your O-ring. Now we'll just attach these securely. So I'll bring the right strand up through the middle, over the top, up through the O-ring and back down through that loop there. Pull that cord through. Same again, up through the middle, over to the outside, up through the ring and back down through that loop. Just tighten that up. Actually, what I should have done before I tighten that up, I'll just loosen that off a bit, is I should have put my other strand through there. I'll just do now. Sorry. Just put your strand through the middle. Of those two loops until you get to the halfway point, and then tighten those strands back up. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to attach my other cords. I actually might go down, make them all the same way. And attach your other strands. Last one. Okay, so you've got your 3 centre strands, and then you've got your 2 side strands that are going to be your Sanctified. Okay, so to start with, you're just going to put your centre strands out of the way while you do your Sanctified pattern. So your Sanctified pattern is your outside blue strands up through the middle and out to the opposite sides. And then your black cord is going to come up through the middle. And it's going to go out the same side through that blue loop. Okay, and then your black strand on the opposite side will do the same thing. It'll come up through the middle and it'll go out to the same side that it came from through the outside blue loop. So now you're going to bring down your outside strands. You're going to go over these cords here, back underneath, and up through the centre. Same with the next lot. Over, under, and back up through the centre. And then the same with the last strands. Over, under, and back up through the centre. And then you'll tighten up your side strands, your Sanctified. And then tighten up these strands as well. So I'm going to do that one more time. Your outside strands up through the middle and out to the opposite sides. Black comes up through the centre, out through the blue loop on the same side. Oops. Black strand comes up through the middle, out the same side. Through the strands. So now I'm going to attach the other strands. Okay, so now you've got all your black cords attached. So we'll go back to the Sanctified pattern. Okay. So now the blue cords are going to come to the outside. Okay, so I'll just put the black ones back up where they were. So the blue cords that belong to the right side, they're going to come down over the middle and up through the centre. Okay, so these black ones, we've got the blues now. We're going to come down to the outside of those. Just put the blacks back. again. Okay, so the blues come to the outside, down, over and up through the middle. Same with the last ones. We're going to have the blue cords coming down over the outside, over, under and back up in the middle of themselves. Okay, tighten up all the strands. Okay, so back to our Sanctified pattern. Okay, so I'm just bringing the blue down to have a look. Okay, so now make sure we've got those nice and straight, have them not twisted, and we'll bring the black to the outside. So I'll just take that blue back. Black's come down to the outside, over, under, up through the middle. Okay. Same with these, the next two black cords are going to come to the outside of those blues, over, under, and back up through the middle. Okay, same with the last one, just check that they're not twisted. Okay, and the black cords are going to come to the outside of your blue cords, over, under, and back up through the middle. Okay, tighten those up. So we'll just go along a little bit more. Sanctified. Okay, again I'm going to start from the right hand side. Make sure my cords are nice and straight. Okay, the blues will come to the outside, over, under, back up through the middle. Okay, same with the next two. Just check that our black aren't twisted. Okay, and the blue cords are going to come to the outside, over, under, and back up through the centre. Okay, and the last two, again, make sure they're not twisted. Bring the black cords down over either side of them, over, under, and back up through the centre. Okay, so back to our Sanctified pattern.
But what it's giving us on the daily time frame is the potential for an equilibrium because the bulls were unable
So we just keep going along with that.
high today got very close to resistance, $30 away, and is now
Sanctified.
So again, we're in two scenarios, both of which are truly favorable to the bulls, just in terms of looking into tomorrow. Because best case scenario, the bulls are going to get their act together and break 7777 for continuation and get over these daily exponential resistances, or worst case, we're going to reject with this lower high, and we're going to pull back and look to form a higher low compared to 7,355. So those are the two scenarios. Essentially, either a daily.
So just make sure our blues are not twisted, and then our blacks are going to come over to the outside.
The 12 period and the 26 period is shrinking. So if we do get a bull break, the odds that the bulls will be able to turn both of these levels into support is becoming more likely as they're getting closer and closer.
Over, under, and up through the middle.
Is still maintaining higher lows, but again, it would have been nice if the bulls could pull off a bull flag, healthy consolidation and then continuation, but it ended up being a little lower high and lower low. Very contained, very low volume. I don't see any red flags unless we break.
Blacks coming down
7,484, but really it's just
over.
boiled down to if we lose the 4-hour exponential supports, which are currently holding, if we lose those levels, then the daily equilibrium is going to play out, and we're going to look to pull back and form a higher low compared to 7,355.
Under
So,
and
again,
up.
very healthy consolidation at this point. No red flags. Contained. This is what I look at when I say contained consolidation. You know, how many times have we traded in a range this tight with 2 dozen candlesticks? Not very often. We usually see one of these spikes by now. And it's probably coming. If we spike down, we're looking at that support 7,484, and if we spike up, we know the resistance 7777. So forming a couple inside bars. Where do the RSI levels stand? Pretty much in the middle of the range. The RSI not giving us any info. 15-minute RSI, if we do drop to another leg down to a lower low, will be oversold. 5-minute RSI also will drop down to oversold if that's the case. But other than that, the longer term time frames are not giving us much information on the RSI. Just the 15-minute RSI to be watching. And historically, just looking back, dips down to 20. I've seen some nice bounces over the last couple of days. So that's where we stand with Bitcoin. Not a whole lot going on. Bears have short-term control just because we've seen 6 red hours in a row. It's just not very significant where it's been, less than $100 range in that 6-hour span. So Ethereum on the daily, same scenario, still rejecting from exponential 26 period resistance. We have our high, low.
And again, you can see that pattern starting to come through, so it looks quite nice. So pretty much just keep going with that pattern till you get to the end, and then you'll cut and melt. Okay, so I'm almost at the end here, and so I'm just finishing off with a couple of plain Sanctified rounds, just because it's a bit too squishy to get all the rest of those chords in down here. I'm flat out getting these ones in as it is. So once you've got as far as you can go, then you can just cut off your ends and melt those. And then you can use a fig to weave the rest of your cords back through to the other side and cut those off. So I'm just pulling some of these cords through around to the other side. Okay, so I'm just going to pull these through. Just in the same pattern that I've been going along. So for instance, on this side over here, I'm just poking these blue cords down through there. It's getting a bit tight now. So they come through to the other side. Same with this one. and these ones I'm going down into the next space. Okay, so you can see if you start to pull these through. And then you can cut those off and melt those. I would probably weave these side ones though, because they're holding the whole thing together. I would weave these back with your fid through some of these other side parts and melt so that they can't come undone. So I might just show you one of those.
Oh, this is good bread.
Yeah.
Are you using it for anything special?
No, you can have it for tea. You can have it for tea. So I'm just going to weave this through a couple of times. Okay, and then just cut that fairly short. And just push that onto there. When you put this on the fid, you don't want it too much melted, and you want it on an angle so that you can get it into there.
There's no time. That's bullshit in your face. I shouldn't intend you. I know, but like, I'm not really. I mean, like, living at home for past week. I'm being out of the house. I'm not looking like I've been got out of this spot. Tell you what makes you look good. Right. You think you look good. So shut up and think. Other people think I look good.
There's a heap of different ways you can do it. It's just whatever's easiest for yourself. Sorry, I think I might have been out of the picture then. Okay, and again I'm just going to cut on the end there and melt that. Okay, so you get the general idea. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.